courage, compassion, faith, freedom, truth. It's time for Courage in the Darkness with the host, Phil Roberts. Awakening America to the indoctrination and radicalization. Let's get into it.
I want you to pull up your banking app and look at the last time that you pulled into the gas station. Look at the number. If you're like most Americans, you aren't just filling up anymore. You're making a car payment at the pump. You're looking at that total and you're wondering if you can actually afford to take the kids to see their grandparents this summer, or if that tradition is officially dead. The mainstream media and the experts in DC, they have a list of excuses ready for you. They'll blame the global instability, they'll blame corporate greed, and they'll blame seasonal transitions. They're lying to you. The reason your summer road trip is costing you $500 in fuel alone isn't because of a lack of oil. It's because of a surplus of green lies. We're living through a deliberate top-down strangulation of the American energy sector. The high prices you're paying aren't an accident. They are a policy goal. They want gas to be expensive, so you'll be forced into an electric vehicle you don't want, and a smart grid you can't control. We have to look at the math that the Green New Deal crowd refuses to talk about. The left loves to say that oil production is at record highs, but they never mention the refining capacity. Since this administration took over, we've seen a systematic war on American refineries. Between the EPA's risk management program and new impossible-to-meet particulate standards, we haven't built a major new refinery in this country since the 1970s. In fact, we're losing them. They're being regulated out of existence. When you have more crude oil but nowhere to turn it into gasoline, the prices go up. It's a bottleneck by design. They've implemented clean fuel standards that require gas stations to use expensive, low-efficiency additives during the summer months. It adds 30, 40, sometimes 50 cents to every gallon just to satisfy a bureaucrat's spreadsheet in DC. They're taxing your summer vacation under the guise of environmental protection. And they're hoping you're too busy working a second job to notice. Why are they doing this? Because they need the pain at the pump to be high enough to make the EV transition look attractive. It's a government-mandated shakedown. They know that if gas stayed at $2 a gallon, nobody would voluntarily buy a $60,000 battery on wheels that loses half its range in the winter. So they use the EPA to tighten the screws. They use corporate average fuel economy standards to fine car manufacturers billions of dollars unless they stop making the gas-powered trucks and SUVs that American families actually need. They are trying to regulate the internal combustion engine into the history books. But here's the truth they won't tell you. The green alternative isn't green. It's powered by a grid that can't handle the load, using minerals mined by child labor in the Congo and processed in China. They aren't saving the planet. They're just moving the power and your money away from American workers and into the hands of globalist elites. We don't have an energy crisis. We have a leadership crisis. Don't let them gaslight you. You aren't hurting the planet because you want to drive your family across the state line. You're exercising your right to mobility. The green lies are designed to make you feel guilty for being free, and they're designed to make you poor enough that you can't afford to resist. This summer, don't just complain about the prices. Name the people who are causing them. Demand that we open the pipelines, build refineries, and tell the EPA to get out of our gas tanks. If you want a network that isn't afraid to call out the energy cartels and the woke bureaucrats who are trying to bankrupt your family, I need you to stand with us. This show runs on the support of people who are tired of the corporate spin. If you'd like to support the Truth in the Darkness Network, check us out at titdusa.com. While you're there, check out the Stand Against the Silence campaign and join the mission. While you're there, check out the store. We've got faith-based and political tees, designs that show you still believe in American energy and American independence. Share this episode with someone who just spent $100 at the pump. Let them know why it's happening. Stand with us, support the mission, refuse the silence, and I'll see you next time.